And listen, despite having this amazing debut, his character, the promo, the work ethic, he lost most of the high-profile matches that he competed in. But at Elimination Chamber 2017, he was finally rewarded for his creativity, his work ethic. He wins the Elimination Chamber. He wins the world title. And we have the very ending to this match, clip 9 this week.
Of horrors has come down to this. AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt with the WWE Championship hanging in the balance. Springboard, 450! And Styles caught Wyatt, but he hurt himself. Was looking for the cover! Man! AJ Styles willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, and I think AJ has hurt himself.
Yeah, it looks like his ribs are injured. He's been holding them for a while.
He landed a little low. I think he caught a knee of Bray Wyatts in his abdomen somewhere.
Bird's eye view of the all-new Elimination Chamber. 4 superstars have already been eliminated. We will crown a new WWE champion. I wonder what is going through AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt's minds. What it's going to take to win.
Exactly it. They got to be creative.
A move here, a move
something
there.
they've never done.
A counter here, a counter there. It totally makes someone's career, and somebody's going to look back with a regret.
Brutal, proving ground. Phenomenal form. No, it's blocked by Wyatt. Sister Abigail on AJ Styles.
Bray Wyatt has done it. Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, Bray Wyatt.
In the soul-stealing structure known as the Elimination Chamber, the Reaper of Souls, Bray Wyatt, has won his first WWE Championship. The era of Wyatt is here.
There it is. He wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Finally, what a big-time accomplishment for Bray here. One thing that we can say about him is he was also a talented wrestler, wasn't he?
Yes. And that was a long overdue world title run, for sure.
Well, listen, Arn, finally, after leaving the WWE to deal with some deep personal issues and being away from the audience in the ring for over a year, in October of 2022, we're coming up on about a year anniversary already, which is crazy. He returns to SmackDown, and the WWE Universe welcomes him back in a huge way as Bray explains his absence from the ring. Our final clip of the week, we're going to watch his return to wrestling in the fall of 2022.
I don't know if y'all can read this on me, but I'm incredibly grateful, and I'm really, really nervous to be here, but I never thought of this would happen. And this right here, this is just me, okay? Yeah, this is a version of me that I've never got to introduce to you guys before. This is just me being me, genuine me for the first time. And I just want to share with you, this past year in my life, I lost a lot of things. I lost my career. I love you too. I lost my career. I lost my self-confidence. I lost 2 people who were very, very close to me. And I lost my way. And I got to a point where I thought that everything that I'd ever done here, otherwise, I thought it was all meaningless. Nothing I ever did has mattered to anyone. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Once I was done feeling sorry for myself and I decided to go out in the world again and see people, there were people everywhere. They would say, thank you, Bray, man. When you coming back home? And then every once in a while, there would be someone I would meet that's truly remarkable. And you know who you are. But these people, they would come to me. They would come to me and they would say, Bray, I just wanted to thank you, man, because I was in a time of need and I lost people that were close to me. And I lost my self-confidence and I felt weak and I felt vulnerable. And in this weakened state, I found your words, Bray. I found your words and I just wanted to thank you, man. You saved my life, Bray. The truth is, I don't think about stuff like that. And the thing about that is that I can sit here right now today and I can look all of you in the eyes and I can say that you were there when I was weak, when I was vulnerable, when I was down. So I just wanted to say thank you. You all saved my life. You wouldn't let me alone. Every time I tried to run away and hide, you were there to find me. When I left things behind, you found them. You chased me. You are the reason.
Oh, little one, my little one. Come with me. Your life is done. Forget the future. Forget the past. Life is over. Breathe your laugh. You got no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Ooh, but you will. You will.
Arn, before they had the Uncle Howdy show up there at the end, he was speaking emotionally from his heart about issues that he was dealing with at the time. He was a class act, wasn't he?
Well, I think we all just got to see Wyndham Rotundo, maybe for the first time.
Yeah.
I knew him in the locker room and backstage, and I don't think anything he ever said was more real and cut as deep as what he just said. And it's a privilege and an honor to have actually, that's the first time I've ever seen that. And I'm glad I did. I have a whole nother perspective.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. And I want to thank you for being willing to do this today and talk about Bray and talk about Terry. And it's very emotional as we kind of wrap up this episode. And I'm going to close the show. We're not going to do ads, all that other stuff, but I'm going to close the show with some words from Bray Wyatt about professional wrestling. And this is what he wrote. He said, "Wrestling is not a love story. It's a fairy tale for the masochists. A comedy for people who criticize punchlines. A fantasy most can't understand. A spectacle no one can deny. Lines are blurred. Heroes are villains, budgets are cut, business is business, but it can also be a land where dead men walk, where honor makes you elite, where demons run for office, and rock bottom is a reason to rejoice. Woo, it's an escape, a reason to point the blame at anyone but yourself for 2 to 3 hours, an excuse to be a kid again, and nothing matters except the moment we are in. Wrestling is not a love story. No, it's much more. It's hope. And in a world surrounded in hate, greed, and violence, a world where closure may never come, we all know a place that has hot and cold hope on tap, for better or for worse." Arn, that's going to wrap us up this week. We went longer than normal because we wanted to make sure that we paid our respects to both Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt.